Hi, Mathman here. I want to do a quick video on last week's quiz for my students. I just want to go over these questions of tomorrow, Friday. You guys are prepared for the midterm. Okay, on quadratic equations. If you take a look at question 6 on your quiz, we have x plus 7 times x minus 2 equals 10 minus 5x. Okay, so I went over the rules, and rule number 1 is to put everything on the left side, or put it on one side. Okay, so we're going to move this 10 to the left side, and then move this 5x to the other side. And in order to do this, we're going to actually use the additive inverse property. I'm going to add 10, and subtract 10, and add 5x on both sides. This way the right side becomes 0, and the left side becomes x plus 7 times x minus 2 minus 10 plus 5x. Now we're going to simplify this a little bit more. We can multiply these two binomials, x plus 7 times x minus 2, and using FOIL or the box method, we're going to multiply these out. All right, first term is x times x, which is x squared, and x times negative 2, which is minus 2x. 7 times x is positive 7x, and 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. We still have the negative 10 and the positive 5x from the top. Okay, now we have a bunch of numbers. Let's simplify this even more. Let's combine like terms. So negative 2x plus 7x, well, that's 5x. So I'm going to add another 5x from here also. So altogether we have 10x. Okay, that's from these three. X squared stays the same. So we have x squared plus 10x. And negative 14 and negative 10, we can combine that, and that will become negative 24. That's all equal to 0. Now we're going to factor this quadratic polynomial. Alright, look for two numbers that multiplies to negative 24 and adds up to 10, which are x, right, which is positive 12, and negative 2. That's equivalent to 0. And you're going to set both these factors equal to 0. Right. And subtract 12, and x equal to negative 12. And the other one's x equal to positive 2. Okay? Alright, if I'm going too fast, just pause, rewind, and watch it again. Okay, next question. Okay, question number 8. The length of the rectangular window is 5 feet more than its width, W. The area of the window is 36 square feet. What is the measurement of the window's width? Best thing to do is just draw it out. We have a rectangular window. We don't know the width, but we do know it's W. Right. So width is equal to W. What we do know about the length is that it's 5 more than W. That would be W plus 5, right? It's 5 more than W. Okay. And you do need to know one more item, and that's the area formula. Area equals the length times width. Okay. So let's label this out. The width is W, length is W plus 5, and the area is 36. Okay. Now let's use this information and create our equation. Well, 36 is the area. That's equal to length times width. The length is W plus 5. The width is W. So that's our equation. Now let's multiply it out, distribute it properly. W times W, W squared. W times 5, that's positive 5W. It's equivalent to 36. Okay. And now let's put everything on one side instead of equal to 0. So I'm going to subtract 36 on both sides. Get 0 equals w squared plus 5w minus 36. Now again, we're looking to factor this. So I'm looking for two factors. You guys probably guessed it, but it is w plus 9, w minus 4. Right. Set the factors equal to 0. And you want to solve for w, which is w equals negative 9. And w equals positive 4. Well, the question goes a little further. It's asking what is the measurement of the width. Oh, okay, it doesn't ask for the length. Okay. The measurement of the width would be only one of these choices, because the width can't be a negative measurement. You can't have negative measurements, okay? So it'll just be positive 4. Okay, on to our last question here. I'm trying to go pretty quick because we're actually running out of time on YouTube here. Okay, so find 3 consecutive odd integers such as the product of the first and the second is 8 more than the third. Well, let's write them out. The first number, let's write a symbol, will be x. The next odd integer is 2 more than the previous, so it'll be x plus 2. And then one after that will be x plus 4, because odd numbers goes up by 2. Right? Okay, now we want to translate this into the product of the first and second. Well, the product of the first times first times second. The first is x. Right? The second is x plus 2. Okay. It's 8 more than the third. Okay, so it's equal to 8 more than the third. Well, we know the third is x plus 4. How do we write 8 more? Well, 8 more, we can add 8 to the right side to the third, and it'll be balanced out. That'll be 8 more. Alright, so let's solve this. Distribute property on the left. X times x, x squared, x times 2 plus 2x. On the right side we have x plus 4 plus 8, that's 12. Now you want to put everything on the one side, and let's put on the left side here. Subtract x minus 12, subtract x, minus 12. And we will have 0 here. And we have x squared plus 1x, or just x, minus 12, equal to 0. Okay, now let's factor again. We have x plus 4, x minus 3. Right. Set the factors equal to 0. And we have answer x equals negative 4 and x equals 3. Okay, well that's x. The question is asked for what is the 3 odd consecutive integers. So if one's negative 4, the next odd, well actually negative 4 is not even an odd number, so we can't use this. Okay, so we cross that out because it's not an odd number. The only odd answer we have is 3, so I'm going to use 3. First number is 3, the next odd is 5, and the next odd is 7. And those are your 3 consecutive odd integers. Thank you for watching. I'm running out of time. See you tomorrow.